Hi Chandana. Hi everyone.
Hello, Sunny. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Chandana. Chandana, let me know once we are ready. We can start.
Yeah, okay.
Hi, Chandana. I think we can start now.
Yeah, Sunny, I'm sending
Yeah.
the link.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Hope I'm audible and I'm visible properly. Guys, am I audible? Everyone, can you please confirm? Okay. So, guys, my name is Sunny, and today I'm there in place of Sayed sir. So, I will be there for taking the test and discussing the details with you. And Chandana has already shared the link. So there are 50 questions and 1 minute for each question, and we can just start the test, guys. Okay. So link is already shared. We can start the test, and then we can have a discussion, and then I will take up the next part of the session. Okay. So you can just start the test, guys.
Guys, I hope all of you are giving your test. If you are facing any difficulty while giving the test, just let me know in the chat box. Okay. This test is also open in the mobile, so you can give via mobile or a system as well. Okay. By 8 p.m., we'll close the test. So please try to end this test by 8 only. Okay. Chandana, keep sharing link after every 5 minutes because few participants are joining late now. Then they will also get the link.
Sure, Amar.
Yeah, thank you. Guys, last 7 minutes. Anybody's done with the test? And the surprising thing is that you are able to see your score as well. I think 450 participants there over Zoom, and at least 150 or their YouTube as well. So anybody is there out of 600 who got the 50 out of 50? Guys, if you're done with your test, just share me your marks as well in the chat box. Harsh is saying I got 47 out of 50. Wonderful, Harsh. Good. But I hope no one is doing a coffee. You are okay, Kavya, 41 out of 50. Great, Kavya. Rakesh, 34. Good, Rakesh. Pranav Shetge, 43. Guys, 6 more minutes, then we'll close the test and we'll start with the further discussions. Meanwhile, those who are done with their test, help me with your marks. Don't lie with me. I have access of your mark as well. I will check from back end. 43, sir. Okay, Aditya saying 44. Pawnee 37. Nayan, I got 30 points, sir. Great, all of you. All of you are got the good mark. So training is going fine. Can I consider that? And you are enjoying the session as well. 47, sir. Oh, wonderful. 31. $44. Absolutely enjoying, sir. Great. 39. Sunita 33. Shifa 34. Sairaj 38. Okay, good. Last 5 minutes. Anyone who got a 50 mark, we have a surprise gift for that person as well. Anyone is there? I got 35. Okay. How to check mark? After submitting the test, you are able to see one screen, and on that you are able to see a view score. Now also you submitted and you again are going to click on the link now, that will directly show you the view score option. Okay. Harsh is saying, sir, if no one is there, then give me the surprise. Harsh, what's your marks? 47, huh? Or 47, right? Okay. Manohar, 29. Okay, Manohar, good try. Let me check the comments from YouTube participant as well. Guys, last 4 minutes. Hurry up and submit your test. So, Diksha 43, Harita 29, Lakshmi 38, 45. कॉपी करना बंद करो. आदित्य ओके 39, प्रियंका 35, 45. Okay, good. YouTube participant, good efforts. Appreciated. Okay, let me check. Geeta Sri 47. Good. Sir, I got a 31 marks. Okay, the anyone 50 out of 50? Kashish Patel 36. Okay, good. Guys, last 2 minutes. Sir, I was first 47. No Harsh, one more participant is there, Geeta Sri, who got the 47. So,
Sir, will they be
Yes.
getting the consolation prize if there is a tie? What is going to happen? That is my question. There is
Yeah.
a tie. What are you going to do?
So in such case, we are canceling the gift.
No, no. So then that's we'll
Unless
think
we
of
divide the gift between Harsh and Kirtana. So we just
that way. We have,
for 2 more minutes and see if anybody is more than 47. Anyway, guys, don't worry. I am going to check from backend as well. If he's going to receive more than 47 or more maximum mark, and then we'll plan surprise. Okay. Surprise there, but we'll plan the whom to give the gift and we'll announce in tomorrow's session. Okay. And we'll announce the top 3 rankers of our fundamentals of full stack development training program on tomorrow's session.
so I think we have a winner, Aniket.
Aniket,
Yeah, he's saying he is 49.
49. Oh, okay. Harsh and Kirtana, sorry for you. Okay, I will check Aniket mark as well. Oh, Geeta Shri. Geeta Shri, you were also 47, na? Okay, last 1 minute and I'm going to close the test. Sharp at 7:50. Guys, last 1 minute. Please submit. So can we close? Give it yes or no? Okay, so I received the response of 460 participants. Good. So thank you so much, guys, for the test. And Sunny, you can take it forward. Thank you.
Yes, sure, sir. So hope everyone tried their best, and thank you for your time, guys, and hope you love the quiz and the questions which we prepared for you. And I think sir has already explained everything because the score says everything. Okay, I don't need to say anything here. So let's quickly discuss whatever we have seen. Already you have the answers. I'll just read it point by point. Okay. So I see sir has already covered topics with the basic of computer architecture and the fundamentals of computer programming. He covered classifications of programming languages. He covered, and I think invention of Java. He gave an introduction to the programming language called Java, how it was introduced, when was it built, but who was the owner, currently who's the owner, and all those things. And in questions also, you might have seen that those questions were there related to the topics which we have covered. How the memory is organized in the system, how the memory management happens inside the hardware, and how internally the allocations are happening to the data. Then compilation and interpretation, all these things he explained. Different kinds of memory units he covered. Okay. And what is called as platform independence in Java, that section also he has covered. So with the topics, we had the questions which we just completed. So in this, like the first question you have, what is saving? Is it the process of taking copy of data and then from RAM to hard drive? That was the first part, okay, that we have seen. Then what is a loader, linker, compiler, interpreter? That kind of questions are also there. So with that, you got some clarity, and whatever he has explained, you were able to relate it. So just keep practicing these kind of question sets, and with practice, you will be becoming familiar with each and every term. Okay, so things will become very simple. Keep on discussing these kind of concepts. Keep on attending quizzes, do practices, explore yourself also on Google, and many options are there. Main thing is practice. Okay, so let's see the next topics. So next questions were something related to uh, it is structured programming. So that is there. Okay, class, function, variable, objects. These were the sections. What is an executable file, and what is when it is complete, when it is incomplete, when we can say the status, when we can actually use it. What is an executable file? Is it safe or not? Those kind of things will be there. Okay. Then high level language, machine level language, basic structure of computer and CPU, memory units, assembler, compiler, interpreter, all these things you have seen in the concepts and even in the quiz now. Okay, then there was some question related to C++. C, C++, like C is the mother of all languages, right? From there only all the languages emerged. So initially there was so much hype, but nowadays many languages are there. There are n number of programming languages. Out of them, Java, PHP, all these languages are now on top. Okay, they are used basically for developing the web applications because they are more secure, they're more advanced. Many features are there. So then we saw what is a compiler, interpreter, when they are both used, all these things were there. Then whether C is a compiler, C has a compiler or an interpreter, Java has a compiler or an interpreter, or it has both. Those set of questions were also here for you. Then what is the programming language, machine language? With these questions, you might have got some idea, and topics were already covered. So you might be feeling more comfortable now, these topics. Okay. Then we focused on RAM. What is RAM and ROM? Primary memory, secondary memory, how process and things are getting it. I mean, the allocations happen internally, or when we are programming, when we are doing coding, how these things are actually taking space in the backend, in the device, in the system. Those things we saw: assembler, high level language, machine level language, hard drive, primary memory, secondary memory, all these topics were there. Then operating system we focused here. What is operating system? Different kinds of OS, how OS and memory is interconnected, how memory communicate with OS, and how OS is handling different memory units. Okay, these things we focus. Then RAM, ROM, that was also there. Then simple examples, what is the program, set of instructions. So these are basic questions also. Sometimes people can randomly ask you. So when you are entering into this programming world, right? So there will be many terms you will be learning now. Program, code, compiler, JVM, interpreter, front end, back end, database, deployment, testing, and number of things will be coming to you. We are going to explore everything. So we'll be taking care, and we are also there to cover the topics, and slowly we will be deep diving into all those things. So then executable file, what's an image? When you create an image, how you load it, link it. Okay. Then who is the owner of Oracle? I mean, sorry, Java. When initially it was owned by Sun Microsystem, now it is owned by Oracle Foundation. Okay. And then CPU, what kind of language it understand, whether it understand machine level language or arithmetic language or binary language. All these things we have seen. These are all there in the questions. So I see lots of you, or everyone almost answered the correct question only. Okay. And source code, object code, comparison between C, C++, and I think that's all were there here. Platform independent. So this term is coming actually for Java. Okay, but Java is a platform independent language, we say. So when we are exploring Java concept, no, there we will understand this. What does this term mean actually? Okay, and I think then assembler, all thing bytes and cache, all related to memory. Then there was a question: what is the latest version of Java? So there are many versions which are coming in the programming. Like you get updates in your mobile, right? For the software, update is available on Play Store, like that. For softwares and programming languages also, updates keeps on coming. They improve the performance, they improve the optimization. So those things are coming. So like that, there was a question for Java here. Then platform independent or not. So like I said, Java is used for creating platform independent programs. Okay, we will see all these terms, so no need to worry. This is just like you can think of like these are all, even if you don't know some of the questions now. Think it of like a teaser of a movie. You are seeing a poster, movie is coming soon, something like that you can think of. Okay, so don't worry with new things. You should be happy with new things coming to you. We are going to explore, we are going to explain everything bit by bit. Okay, then related to memory, byte, location, I think these were the questions for you. So I think that's all from the question section. If you have any questions, guys, we can discuss, and I can take up your questions. I'm seeing the chat. I'll take up some questions, and then I will be showing you actually some of the programs which you will be seeing some live programs I have on my system. I can quickly demo that to you. So with that, you will be understanding, okay, this is what we are going to learn from here. And something like this, we can create it at the end of the session and all the course. And this is how, these are the things which are used in the industry now. Okay. So let me just quickly look at the chat, please. I'll just quickly discuss your questions. Amar sir, question is for you. What is the surprise gift? They're asking. What is
Guys,
the
it's surprise now, so we'll reveal it on tomorrow. If we reveal
Okay.
now, then what is the use of surprise?
Yeah.
So don't
Good.
worry, we'll reveal that
Okay,
on
sir.
tomorrow.
Okay, and how to check the answers? Guys, already Amar sir told you, it will be a pop-up will be coming up. You can reopen the link, things will work. Okay. I don't see much questions here. And in the YouTube side also, let me see. Okay. Okay. Not much. So, sir, I think we can quickly go with the demo. Guys, what kind of find that touch? I'm seeing some questions. Is my voice breaking? All right. Everyone is fine with the audio, right? Will interpreter not produce executable file? See, interpreter compiler, they work together. Okay. In Java, we have both. So, like with respect to the Java, if you're asking, both are there. So, both need to work together to produce an executable file. Okay. Okay. Sir, can you hear me? Is my audio okay? Everyone?
Yes, Sunny, it is audible properly.
Okay. 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 Some people are saying it's not audible. That's okay. So, guys, I'm sharing my screen now. So what I'm thinking, let's have a quick view at what we are going to learn. Already, sir is taking the sessions, and I'm going to let me know if you can see my screen. Okay. Okay. So guys, can you please confirm if you can see my screen?
Yes, and it is
Okay.
visible. Yeah.
Sure. So whatever we are learning here, guys, right? Whatever we are learning, we are going to learn programming languages, front end, back end, database, everything. At the end, our agenda is to create an application, right? At the end, we are also, even what we are using now, this Zoom call or YouTube or WhatsApp, everything is at the end application. We are all surrounded with applications, right? Throughout, we cannot live with applications. So these applications only are the main product which we are going to build, whether you take any language or combination of languages, okay? So with whatever we are learning here, that is our intention, to create an application which can be used by anyone from anywhere, and different versions are there. So my question to you all is, have you heard, are you guys using applications or not? I know this is a very silly question, but is there anyone who is not using an application? You cannot say no, right? Even this call which we are connected now is an application only with the help of internet. It is hosted on an internet and we are using it. So easy for us. Even someone who has not any understanding of technology is now using technology directly or indirectly, right? So that's what we are going to see. So many applications are there. There are different, basically there are two kinds of applications. One is a standalone application and one is called as a web application. So I see some of you have already given lots of examples, WhatsApp, Facebook, Insta. I can see lots of responses in the chat. Correct. These are all applications, guys, whatever you are thinking. So in this, you see, simple example, let me take the calculator and Instagram, whatever you are saying. What is the major difference between them? Instagram and calculator. I know it is for calculating, it is for insights for social media. But basic difference. Exactly. Standalone, both are software. Correct. Correct. But major difference is for the calculator, you don't need an internet, right? But without internet, you cannot run Instagram. It is hosted somewhere on the server. Correct. But without internet also, in airplane mode also, you can use calculator. So these are the things. We have two types of applications. One is called as standalone. One is called as a web application. Okay. So we can create anything. Anything is possible with the help of these programming languages. We can create any kind of thing. Whatever you can imagine, you can build it as an application. So any thought which is coming in your mind, you can convert it into an application. This is so easy nowadays. And that's what the world needs. There is a problem, you have an idea, convert it into an application and use it in real time. This is what we are going to do. Now coming to this image which is there in front of you, Amazon. Is there anyone who has not used Amazon? No, right? Everyone might have used it. So my question is, where you are using it on mobile or you are using it on desktop or both? Both, right? So you see, both places we can access it. So how? So do you think they are creating it to two different applications? One for mobile, they are creating one for tablet. They are creating one for a bigger screen or resolution. No, right? One place they will create and they will make it responsive so that it fits to all the devices. And at a common server, it is collecting all the data or it is sending data to all the different devices. There is something called as a client and server. We are the clients. We as an end users are client. It's so easy for us to tick, 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 do like this and send something and get something from the internet, right? Correct. Harsh says user friendly. Exactly. So this is so user friendly. This technology has become so smooth. And that is what our intention is. As a programmer, as a developer, as a coder, we should build something which should be as easy as possible for anyone to use. Even a kid nowadays, you see, he's just born and he's just scrolling the videos. He knows if he just do tick, 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 tick like this, he knows videos will come. So that's how we have created technology. So it's making our life so simple and it has embedded within our lifestyle. Okay. So like I told you, standalone versus web applications. Okay. So this is an application which needs internet. Standalone application do not need internet. Okay. So what we are doing as an end user, whether it's day, night, or whatever time, whatever you are doing, we use devices, we connect to our internet, we send some request. We as a client, we send some request to the internet and we get some response back, right? So there is a server. Actually, there is a server. We say, right, Tatkal ticket, IRCT is down. Tatkal internet server is not working. Amazon server is down. Instagram server is slow. WhatsApp server not working today. Something like that we are hearing, right? So all applications are actually hosted. They're hosted over the internet on a server. So every application has different servers. There can be multiple servers also. Okay, from scalability point of view. Okay, at the end, what we are going to do, there is a front end, there is a back end where your application is running. This is where your code is running. Okay. Okay, and there will be some database, right? Let's think of shopping application, Amazon. So how many applications are there in the backend? You start searching for a shoe or a t-shirt or a jeans or a top or anything, you start scrolling, right? They have lakhs of products. Lakhs of products are there. So somewhere they're storing some data, right? They are storing some data somewhere, right? They cannot just keep it over the internet just like that, right? So there is a database layer also. A backend is there. So backend, a database is there. There is a service layer or a server where the application is actually running. And then there is a front end. So we see there are three layers. There are 3 layers. Let me show you this example. Okay. So finally, a client is sending some request, goes to the server, and there is a database hardware, I mean, somewhere where all the actual data is stored. So after proper validation and authentication and everything, your request will be sent to the server. This is your front end, and this both are actually backend. Backend comprises of server also and actual database also. So some request you are sending, I want, say I want t-shirt and a shirt of so and so thing. I'm sending some request. I'm framing a request, asking Amazon to show me the list of that products only. So it will just take the request from the database. It will give me that 100 different kinds of t-shirts which I am interested in. That will be coming as a response. Again, I will be sending some requests. So this chain of request and response keeps on happening. Okay. I hope these things are you are understanding. This we are doing day to day, right? Any doubts, guys? So far, all good. Just give me some thumbs up uh, in the link and the chat. Guys, all good? Okay. 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 Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, guys. I just see. So basically, we can divide our application into 2 layers. Something called as a front end, something called as a back end. Okay. And then we are learning what's the agenda of our course. Full stack development, right? Full stack. Full stack. How do you call it full? Half is front end, half is back end. So the front end, whatever is visible to you, this Amazon application where we scroll and Instagram, which we do day and night, we keep on scrolling, right? That is the front end, the visible layer. What is not visible to you is the back end. Back end is generally not visible, but some processing is happening there. Something will happen and it will show you the response in the front end. So basically, you see these guys, right, who are inside the water, they are actually holding the back end. They are also putting the efforts, but actually the front end guy is only visible. So you can take an example of tree. The visible part are the leaves, flowers, and all, but roots are not visible, right? But without roots, can this tree exist? No, right? Or vice versa. Even if the roots are there, there is no value of this tree without the flowers and the leaves and branches, right? So both are important. We cannot say that one is needed. And in this current changing world, right, a person who is a full stack developer is in high demand. High demand. Someone who knows backend, okay. Someone who knows front end, okay. You think of yourself as a CEO of a company or a manager of a company. There are 3 candidates in front of you. One who is very good in backend, who knows Java, database, and everything, but does not know front end. Second, a person is there who knows front end very well. He knows Angular, HTML, CSS, and all those things very well. And the third person is there who knows everything. Front end also is an expert. Back end also is an expert. He has some more add-ons. He knows deployment. He knows testing. Everything he knows. You as a manager, which person you are going to take? One, two, or the third person? Which person would you prefer as a CEO of the company or a manager of the company? See, everyone is saying third person. So to become the third person, we have to learn both front end and back end, right? So both, if you know, it's all about interest also, right? So someone likes front end, someone does not like back end. So someone likes mostly back end, they don't like front end. So that is a choice also, personal opinion also. But today's with the changes, we have to change yourself, right? We have to adapt to the changes. So the market is currently looking for a full stack developer, whether it is in Java, Python, or any language. Full stack means one who can handle the front end layer also, who can handle the back end layer also. He or she is a one-man army. Like that kind of persons are in demand. Okay. So this is how your application will look like, guys. When you create a front-end application, the front end, whether you are using it on Amazon on the website or whether you are using Amazon on the mobile, at the end it is hosted on some server. There will be a database from which it will connect. There might be some files, images, and some documents will be attached, some README file, and all those things. They are kept on file server. So all these things together communicate with the server where it is hosted. And whenever the request and response happens, user keeps on sending the request to the server. Server keeps on talking to the database in file server. It will collect the details, whatever the user is requesting, and keep on sending to the user. You see, this is a never-ending process. Keep on this communication request response keeps on happening. Okay, and that's what we have to make it smooth. The user should be have a smooth user-friendly experience, right? Without any delay, response should be quicker, visibility should be good. So you should design your backend. This calculation, whatever is happening here, whatever the data needs to be processed, needs to be happen quickly and securely and efficiently. Same goes for the front end. Data should be immediately visible to the user in the requested format, and it should be as clean and concise as the user wants. Okay, that's what we are going to do. This is how the applications communicate over the internet, guys. Okay, there are many languages we will be learning here. For front end, we are using HTML, CSS, Bootstrap, Node, Angular, multiple things are there. For backend, you have C, .NET, C++, Java, okay, or Ruby, all those things are there. So with the help of these languages, we at the end are creating some applications which can be hosted on the internet or on the mobile. As per the requirement, we can create something. Okay. Any questions, guys, so far? All good? Hope you are understanding the flow. Like I know I'm just showing you the overview, but this is what we are going to learn here. Starting from what is machine learning language, what is a memory unit, what is an ALU, what is bit, what is byte, what is processor, what is C, what is Java, what is HTML. Everything we will be covering along with the programming journey, along with all the concept frameworks and everything, including the projects, interview preparation, everything we are going to do. Okay, fine. Now let me show you the skills, what we are covering. So these are skill sets we are learning here with the help of all these things. These are the programming languages for the backend, framework, database, and cloud, and how do you host it, and repository testing, everything is there. Okay, all these things we will be covering it. Okay, so now let me show you the next slide. So these are the tools we are using it for creating the applications. So for front end, you will be using some different tool. Like for back end, you will be using some different tool. Okay, so using all these tools, we can create a real full-fledged application. Like you said, right, from our day to night, and from left to right and top to bottom, we are surrounded with applications, right? So these are the tools with which these applications are actually created, whether it is WhatsApp or Facebook or Meta or Zoom or anything. With the help of these technologies and tools only, these things are created. So Harsh is asking, what is the use of file server? So file server is something where the actual files are kept. So you don't keep all the program logic, everything files and everything in one place. Files we keep it separate. We don't need it frequently, right? Whenever someone is requesting, get that file from the server and send it to the user. So you can just split it. Okay. And Priya is asking, who has the salary highest, front end or a back end developer? So my question to you is, Priya, who knows both? Now, who will have the highest salary? The one who knows both, or one who knows only front end, or one who knows only back end? One who knows all everything, right? Okay. Okay. So now, since we have very less time here, okay, since we have very less time, I want to quickly show you some applications. Okay. So in this limited time frame, I cannot explain all these things. Sir will be taking sessions, and we are having a full-fledged program. Amar sir and Chandana will give you more details. I'll quickly show you programs. What are the different things we can create? Okay, how we are going to create it. Some programs I want to show you now. So are you guys ready to see the real programs, real life projects? I have some of them in my system. I can quickly show you. Small to complex, both kind of projects are there. Okay, so I'll just show you. I mean, you can just see, okay, these are the things we can do. Yeah, you will just see, okay, oh my God, these are things possible. Will I be creating like this? Yes, you can create it, and even you can create better than this. Mine one is, you can say it's a scrap. Okay, you can just get an idea. If this can be created, I can do anything. I can create anything using these languages only: HTML, C, C++, Java, Spring, Python, test using Eclipse, IntelliJ, all these things only we are going to create it. So without wasting time, guys, you guys can quickly confirm me whether you are ready to see some responses in the chat, guys. I want to quickly show you the programs. I will not go into the technicalities. You can see how it feels like, okay? So don't worry by seeing the code. Oh my God, so much lines of code. What he has written so small, like and. Don't worry about that. See the output. See the fruit first. Then we'll see the branches and the leaves and whole tree. Okay. Let me show you the beautiful fruit, how it will look like. I hope you can see my screen. Okay. So guys, my screen is up, right? Okay. So let me show you with some simple projects. I'll just quickly show you. Okay, where is that folder? One second. One second, guys. I'm just seeing the folder where I have kept it. Be here. Okay, let me show you this example. So this is created using HTML, jQuery, and CSS. Okay, so that's my index.html. So I hope you can see my screen, right? This is my screen up? Are you guys able to see it? Okay, so this is a Sketchpad application. What we can do here, this is all created using simple HTML, CSS, and jQuery and JavaScript. Very simple. This is just like a paint. Okay, you can start creating something like this. So these are all created with the help of, you can just change the pen. You can write something using a red color. Okay, so this is a Sketchpad application which we have created. You can see it's running in my local. I'm running it in my local. I've created using HTML, JavaScript. Okay, simple HTML page. And you can have given some colors with the help of CSS. I take the brush, I can write everything. So everything is possible, just like a paint. This is one simple example. When you click on new, it will just remove it back. And you can start again with your selections, whatever you want to do. Okay, this is one example, this is one of the kind of examples using front end, HTML, CSS, and all those things you can create it. Okay, fine, guys. This is one sample, simple program. Just the front end side I'm showing. Okay, fine, guys. All good. Let me show you one more example, one more application which we have here. I'll show you this one. So in okay, this one is a website, and this is a hotel management website. Guru Devi is saying explain full. So you see this in small frame of time I cannot explain. We are going to cover everything in detail. This project we will be creating here. Okay, we have this complete course. This is I told you just I'm going to show you what are the things we can build up. These are all the possible products and results which we are going to achieve with the help of programming languages which we are learning. Okay. So you see, this is a booking kind of application. We can have different tabs. You see, this is created using HTML, CSS, and Bootstrap. We have designed this application. You see, it looks so real, right? So we can create something like this of our own. We can create anything like this. So depending upon your use case, you can create your application. You can design it as you want it. log in, log out, different navigations. This is one more example which I showed you. Okay. Now let me show you one more. Let me show you one more. One more which I have here. These are all created using HTML, JavaScript, and not even Java is not yet touched. Only front end. Using front end, only these things I'm showing you. Only HTML, CSS, JavaScript. Using that, you can create something like this. Okay, this is an maze game. You can see like which we used to play, right? So this kind of things also we can create. Okay, so we can have something. Let me see what are the keys we have taken here. So here I have kept in the note. So some keys we can use it. Okay, so some keys are there which we can use. So with that, let me go back to this. Okay, so we can start navigating this key. So this is kind of a game. Okay, you can play, you can have some moves, and then you can control the pointers. You can design the structure like this. This also is possible. Okay, you see, I am able to navigate. I can. It's counting my keystrokes. So all the logics are written. So with that, if I'm able to do so, I'm just showing you like how nice examples we can create with the help of these languages. Okay. Here, guys, any more questions? Any questions to you from your side? We have 5 minutes left, and I'll just show you one application which has front end, back end, and database, everything. I'm quickly going to run that and show it to you. Okay, I'll show you all the programs. I mean, just one big program I'm going to show you now. So this is my database. This is Oracle I'm going to use. This is a database. Okay, I'll just quickly show you how this works. I'll just show you how the end result of this application will look like. So in my database, the data will be inserted and all these things will happen. So in parallel, I'm going to open this. This is nothing but Oracle database. Okay. So here I have just logging in. So don't worry about these things, guys. We will be covering every topic. You will be creating these kind of applications with yourself. We are there to help you. And like for learning anything, basics are needed. So whatever we are learning now, whatever we have started, they are the basics to create all these things. So whatever you are learning, you will be creating something like this at the end of the session. Okay. So in this, I have some tables, I have some details. Okay, some applications are here. So I'm going to show you now. Okay. I'll be showing you some. This is my backend, my Oracle database. So if you remember, I showed you one image, right? Front end, back end, server is there, and then database is there. The database is up. My database is ready. I want to make ready my backend services. So in Eclipse, this is a tool. Here you do the backend coding. Okay. So here we do the backend coding. So let me show you. Let me just quickly run the backend code. Okay. So by the time this is loading, I will open the front end code also. Okay. So front end, I have my front end. There is an application I've created called a bug tracking application. Okay. It's just like a Jira tool. Like it will track which application has which errors. So I'll not go into technicalities. I'll just show you how this actually looks like. So first, my backend is ready. Okay, database is up and running. I showed you, right? My database is up and running. In this database, I have some application details. I have some random data I have here. Okay, my backend is up. Now I want to run my database is up. I want to run my backend code, source code, Java code. I'm going to run the Java project, which is responsible for running this. Okay, so I have this application. I'm going to launch it. This is an editor. This is a tool with which you can create Java programs. Okay, but I mean the backend programs you can create. How all these things are created with day by day, one by one, everything will be covered. So do not worry at all. Just see what it is going to do. Okay, what it is capable of doing. I'm just showing you the power of all these things. What is actually the application? Whatever you guys are learning, what are you going to create it out of it? So I just launched my application. Okay, I just launched my application. So my database is up. Once it says my backend, this application is running, this means my server is up now. The center part. Okay, there was an image, right? Front end, back end, where the server is there and database is there. Database is up. Now my backend is up, server is running. Think of like Amazon server. It is up now. Now there needs to be a front end, right? Which will communicate with this backend. There should be a front end, right? Backend is ready, database is ready, everything is okay. We can start sending requests and getting the responses. So I need a front end now, right, guys? I hope everyone is following what I'm saying. Any doubts, any questions, guys? All good? Just quick responses in the chat, guys. Okay, good. Okay, guys, then my backend is up, my database is up, time to hit the front end. Okay. Time to hit the front end. So let me hit the front end now. So my front end code, I have kept it here. I have created using Angular. Okay, I have taken Angular. So let me open my Angular code here. Okay, so let me open. So Visual Studio, this is another editor. For backend, we use Eclipse. Okay, Eclipse or IntelliJ we use for creating the backend coding. For front end, we are using mostly Visual Studio. Okay, so we go with Visual Studio Code. So this is my front end application. Here we create the front end application using HTML, CSS, and all those things. Okay. Backend and database are together. They are called as a backend. Database is separate. Backend is like in the backend you use Java, Python, any language you can use Shiva. Okay. So my front end is here. It's ready now. Front end. I need to launch my front end. So for launching, I'm just going to launch my front end application. So this is the command. No need to worry all these things. These are very simple. Just I'm launching my front end application. Backend is ready. I'm just launching my front end application. Okay, that's all I'm doing. So what it will do, it will launch in Chrome. My front end will be ready, and I will be able to access my backend application. So front end will be activated now with the help of Angular. You see, this is a website. This is a web application which I have created, and this is created using HTML, CSS, Bootstrap. Everything is there. Okay, this is what we are going to create, something like this. Okay, so these kind of things you will be able to create it with the help of our tools, technologies, and languages and concepts what we have created. So let me just quickly log in. You see, this has different modules. We have different modules here. Okay, we have something called as a application module, bug module. So let me just open with this. This has different functionalities. Okay, so I just want to hit this and get the list of applications. You see, these are all coming from the backend. So you see, whatever data is there in my backend, okay, this is only it's coming in my front end also. Okay, so that's how we create it. Front end is there, backend is there, database is there, code written in Java and all the frameworks. So we have the database with the data. You can add securities, you can add design, you can design it with your colors, images as you want. Database is there, code is there in Java. Okay, Java Spring framework, we have created the backend, and there is a front end to communicate with this backend application, which is running on a server. As of now, this is running in my local computer 4200. When you deploy it on the cloud, you can access it from anywhere, just like Amazon, or since now this is running in a local, only I can access it in my system. But if you just host it on the internet, it will be public. Anyone can launch it using the domain name. Okay. So these are the things we can create, guys. Okay. So this is the power of programming language and a full stack And this is what in demand now. And these are the things you are going to do when you complete the course here. And when you understand each and every concept bit by bit, what is HTML to what is this kind of application, how it is running, how it is deployed, all the questions will be answered, everything will be covered. And you can create complex applications than this also. Okay. So that's all from my side, guys. And wish you all very best and hope you enjoyed this session. And from tomorrow, Shahid sir will be covering the next sessions again. And that's all from my side, guys. Thank you so much. Amal sir, back to you. Amal sir, are you there?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, sir.
You're done?
Yes, sir. I have shared the high-level architecture of the application. That's all from my side, sir.
Okay, sure. Thank you so much for your
Yeah.
time. So
Thank you.
guys, if you have any query or question for me, just drop in the chat box. I will take it up. And my team member, my colleague Chandra already shared the attendance link in the chat box. So mark your attendance and share your valuable feedback as well. Okay.
Sir, I will be dropping. I need to join another call.
Oh, yeah, sure. No problem. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone, for your time. It was a pleasure talking to you all. Bye, guys. Take care.
So, guys, I feel that I need to give one answer for urgent asked questions. So, guys, don't worry. There is no any dependency of assessment on your certificate. Anyway, 60% attendance is a mandatory to get the certificate. So don't worry about that. You forgot to give the assessment and you are not able to share that. Okay. We have one more assessment in the last. So I want everybody to attend that assessment. Okay. Sheikh Salim, I hope we already had a discussion over WhatsApp and I already informed you. If am I not wrong? Akansha Kulkarni, do one thing, drop an email to edl@excelr.com. Is there class tomorrow? Yes, class is tomorrow. Zavisar is going to back on tomorrow. We're done with the assessment, okay? Priya, we already done with the assessment in first 1 hour. Yeah, the second one will be day 14 on day 15. Acha, you are asking about the second. Oh, yeah, we'll inform that. That will be also surprising test. It will be there on any day. Okay. So just be prepared anytime, every time. Okay. Sir, can you please share a WhatsApp link? So there is no any WhatsApp. Guys, all of you have LMS access. You have to join via LMS. All the material will be there. Recorded sessions will be there. So Naga Shiva is asking me, sir, is there any option to write the assessment again? So sorry to say, but there is no any another option to give the assessment again. How many days this course is being taught? Okay, so the course will be there for 15 days. We're done with the 6 days, so 9 more days to go. Okay. Priya, it's better you can ask this question to the servicer on tomorrow session. Or she's saying sometime I may miss, but I listen the recordings. Great. Sir, tomorrow is not holiday because tomorrow is on Ganesh Chaturthi Visarjan. So guys, there is no any holiday on tomorrow. Okay, so we'll have a session. Nutan, there is no any WhatsApp. YouTube participant, that's great, sir. Can you please enable the last response for the assessment? Guys, sorry, but it's not possible. It's already closed now. So don't worry. We'll have one more assessment. So we'll submit that again. No need to worry. Okay. Krishna on YouTube, drop an email to edl@excelr.com. Sir, yes, Priya, what's your question? Sir, is there any class going to happen now? Can we leave now? Guys, we are done with the day. If you don't have any query or question, you can drop out. We'll meet you on tomorrow at 7. Hello, sir. I have given the assessment, but there is no any option to see score. Okay, Nutan, no problem. We shared that with you. Sir, not recorded certificates of the previous course. You would like to say, sir, not received. Okay, this is the short form of the received, RECD. Okay, so we are on it. If your attendance is more than 60%, you will receive that previous program certificates. Prajot is saying, sir, can you please tell us different types of domains which are there in industry? In specific industry project, be like there are full stack development, front end developer, back end developer, database manager, lots of things are there. Search session was not showing on site, it's showing. Thank you, sir. You're welcome, Prajot. Sir, due to network issue, I couldn't able to submit this. Until that time, you ended up the submission of the test. So no problem. Sorry, but I'm not able to do anything with the network issue. But we'll have one more test, okay? No worry. It's used to take a 7 to 8 days. Yes, guys, tomorrow we have a class. No, Nutan, we are done with the class. So if you have any query or question, let me know. Yes, you can leave the session if you don't have any question. Sir, Sayyid Zabiullah sir is going to teach us, right? Yes. Tomorrow he will be there. चैट जीपीटी का सर्टिफिकेट कब मिलेगा? सो आकांक्षा फाल्के, इफ इन हिंदी आपकी अटेंडेंस 60% से ज्यादा है, सो आपको सर्टिफिकेट मिल जाएगा. So within 2-3 days, we are on it and we are sharing that. Okay. Sir, is there any internship after the completion? There is no internship. Yes, guys, don't worry. Guys, do you have questions or can we wind up? Yes or no? Sir, how we can apply for an internship? Drop an email to edl@excelr.com. Let's see, my team will help on this. If I am late for assessment, it will cause any problem, no way, but try to be there on a time every day in the session. Vaishnavi saying, sir, aren't we gonna get certificate if we scored less marks in the exam? So Vaishnavi, there is no any dependency of assessment on a certificate. Okay, this assessment is just for your practice purpose. Okay, how the session is going on, you are getting all these things for that one. Excuse me, sir. Yes, Shravani, tell me. Thank you, Chandana, for sharing the link. Guys, don't forget to mark your attendance. Huh? Tomorrow again, assessment will be there. Dipti is asking, no, there is no any assessment on tomorrow. Tomorrow's episode will be there, and we are going to continue with the session again. Akansha Kulkarni, I already said you that drop an email to edl@excelr.com. We already on it and we're sharing the certificate of ChatGPT and artificial intelligence last program. Okay. Abbas Ali, I just explained that, na same question. I hope you got the answer of the question. Thank you, Abbas. Guys, any another question? Shravani, I clearly explained now. Okay, Abbas, thank you. Sudhanshu result will be there on your screen only after submitting that. Chandana, can you please share the attendance link once on YouTube as well? Gauri is asking for the attendance. Aditya, you can ask that question to the Zavi, so that will be good, na? Because I'm not answerable for this kind of questions. Okay, sir. Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you, Chandana. Sir, will we get a practical implementation of full stack course? Yes, you will. Guys, you are enjoying the session, na? Yes, sir. Fully. Okay, good. Okay, then thank you so much, all of you, for joining the session, and we'll meet you on tomorrow at same time. So for now, bye bye. Good night. Take care. Chandana, you can wind up the session. Thank you.